Good morning, friends. This is me, Manish Bhatia, once again, back with another video. Today, we are going to talk about how to resolve the challenges of managing a remote team. We know that pandemic times have been very long and the workplaces have been empty, but people have still been working. But if you ask the managers, I think the biggest challenge they had faced is how to manage their remote team. It has been very, very difficult for them. So let us today talk about some of those challenges and how to tackle them. See, even in these pandemic times, the employees are working from home mostly in their pajamas. And frankly so, why not? As long as they are working on time and are punctual on all their deliverables. But it is simply not that simple, isn't it? Also, does the employer really believe that the employees are working sincerely at home? We'll see. The 3 tips that we are going to share with you are not new ones, but it is always good to talk. So with this point, the first point that we would like to impress upon is the communication. Communication is definitely the key. This is the foremost important element that gets compromised during remote working. This is because we are still using the office working style to work from home. We are working with pertinent distractions at home, like family members, crying babies, pets, and not to forget the pressure cooker whistle, which generally comes off when you are already on a Zoom call or a video call. So during this, communication is very, very important. Communication with the boss and boss with employees is compromised. Setting up a fixed time on a regular basis is the key to ensuring communication. You can use email, video on calls, Trello, Ask Now, whatever medium that you feel good to be in touch with each other through regular messages. The flow of communication from both sides will ensure that the work front has been taken care of effectively. The second point is the building trust. Now, as we mentioned earlier, I think the employers feel that the employees would not be sincerely working at home. They think, or they might like to think, that he is binge watching. And generally, this thought is baseless. Nonetheless, it is a thought often passing through their minds. So in order to build the right kind of trust between employers and co-workers, set up a timeline of deliverables. Just like at work, there were countless sheets of scheduling tasks. This way, it is easier to track work and productivity. Let's talk about another aspect, social interaction. Now, when we say social interaction, do you know that the most introvert employee also feels the lack of interaction? He may not be a social animal like others, but an interaction, a conversation is missing. Because at some point in time, while working in the office, he would have picked up a cup of tea, walked outside the building with a co-worker or a colleague, and would have talked about generally about the boss. Was he mean today? or about a client who has been a pain for a very long time. And if he's outside, why not talk just about the weather? He would have spoken about that. Who knows? But the ideal point is that the conversation is missing. The interaction, the face-to-face interaction is missing. Now, during remote working, of course, this is not possible. But what the employers can do is to ensure bi-weekly or tri-weekly video calls with the employees, maybe one-on-one, to talk generally about them and not about work. This will also bring up the communication level. This will help you bond with the employee, and of course the trust is going to be built up. So in all three, communication, we find that communication is the essential component. These are some of the solutions which, as I mentioned earlier, are not new to anyone. You are aware of it, but again, it is always good to talk. So, we end up here today and we'll come back with another video. We are going to upload this on our YouTube channel. Please do not forget to share and subscribe. Thank you so much. Have a good day. Bye-bye.